I love you guys. Seek and speak truth unequivocally. The weak find contentment in the consensus of ignorance. So the weak don't care what, or the strong don't care what weak people think, right? Intelligent people don't care what dumb people think. Informed people don't care what ignorant people think. In fact, rejoice whenever they revile you for his name's sake, for they did that to all of the prophets before you. And that's actually just confirmation that you're doing something right. And in fact, you should step back and wonder why it is that you're not being attacked or ostracized or reviled. If you aren't, because you're probably not speaking all the truth that you need to speak, because it's happened long before you, to all the prophets, to the Messiah, to everyone that came before you. And it's just that moment where it's even worse, and that's just the norm, to attack people, to try to be part of the in crowd. It's just, honestly, I empathize with them. You guys get it. Just weak people. They don't really want to think for themselves. They typically can't, and they just want to parrot or regurgitate the comfortable narrative that was crafted for them and be in the in crowd, even if the in crowd's incredibly stupid. So don't worry about them, and just speak the truth regardless of what they think. I think that's a very important thing, and do so without fear. Let the chips fall where they may, and then dust off your feet. Let the dead bury the dead.
I told Witsit about Shaylin's map. He said to reach out to him. I wouldn't do that, Shay. I wouldn't reach out to Witsit. He's tied back to Jaron and Bob, and he was part of the crew that went against me and talked shit about me when I was exposing Jaron back in December. So I wouldn't reach out to that guy because he's directly tied back to Glowbusters and Potatoes crew. I definitely wouldn't. In fact, I'm definitely going to tell Shay to stay away from most of these people. It wouldn't shock me if they start coming around and pretending that now they're figuring this out, now that it's going to come out. And so if you look at other guys, there's another one who goes out on the street. Witsit gets it. Same deal. Oftentimes he gets into arguments. He gets into these volatile situations where people want to kick his ass, and people don't even want to hear about the subject.